India and European Union, one of the most important trade negotiated in 21st century. Now I'm going to talk about why this trade deal is very important for the economy, for the geopolitical as well as the whole country.
जब विश्व की दो सबसे बड़ी लोकतांत्रिक शक्तियां अपने संबंधों में एक निर्णायक अध्याय जोड़ रही हैं।
This agreement would reshape the investment, job, opportunity, as well as global position of the Indian economy as well as the European economy. Now, most of the people call this agreement as a mother of the trade deals.
Are on the cusp of a historic trade agreement. Indeed, some call it the mother of all deals.
But what are the deals? And who is really get benefits? Before understanding this trade deal, we need to go in 2007. In 2007, the negotiation was started between India and Euro Union. Because of some sensitive areas, they are not agree at that moment. Now we are going to talk about some sensitive area why they are not agree. There was a first disagreement over the import duty. The European Union want to reduce the tariff if the India fear to about domestic product, like for example the automobile sectors and wines and the manufacturing local. Because if India reduce the import duty, the most of the people prefer to abroad company like European product rather than the Indian product. Because the government want to encourage the domestic product, and that's why the India don't want to reduce the import duty. The second thing, the issue of market access create friction. The European Union want to wide access in the banking, insurance and retail sector. And the other hand, India felt European countries were not offering equal opportunity for the India service professional. This imbalance create a trust issue and negotiation between the India and EU. The third point, intellectual property right, especially in pharmaceutical sector. The European push for a stronger patent protection and India refused the compromise because it's a global and supplier affordable generic medicine. A stronger protection rule could increase medicine price and negative impact on public health, so that India was not willing to take risks. And so many reasons, that's why India don't want to compromise these sensitive areas, because this is our major strength of the Indian economy. So that's the why India don't want to sacrifice this thing. That's why the negotiation was froze approximately 9 years in 2013 to 2022. Why the negotiation was revived? This negotiation is not started by automatically. It's started by the strategic plan and some reasons. So that's why they started. Because after the COVID-19, our economy and Indian economy and also the around the world, all the economy are reviving. After that moment in the USA, the Donald Trump becoming a president, they started the tariff war. So that's the reason in behind it to revive the Europe Union trade deal again. So that's the reason this trade deal is revived. The USA and Trump impose a 15% tariff on EU, European Union, and 50% tariff on impose on India. This thing is a very bad news for both countries. One on the other side, 450 million people in the European Union, and the other side there are 1400 million people in the India. That is a huge economy and faster growing economy on this planet. If we look together, there are 2 billion people and 25% of the GDP of the world. Firstly, we are going to talk about sector-wise benefit in India. First benefit or as a textile benefit. The Europe Union is a huge market of the Indian garments. In this state, the tariff is very low on the garment. They export the good in the European country with the minimum cost. The most of the people of the European Union prefer the Indian goods. So it means the reduce of the tariff, the goods will export in the low cost, and the most of the people prefer these goods. And we have a competitive advantage rather than our neighbor country like Bangladesh and Pakistan and other countries they are who is producing cloth and manufacturing. Next sector is pharmaceutical, because pharmaceutical sector export the good, export the medicine in the other country. It means this economy generate a more revenue from the other countries. So it means the pharmaceutical growth sector will be growth. Now we are going to talk about sector-wise benefit as perspective of the European Union. The first biggest advantage of the European Union, India has a big purchasing power. For example, where in the Europe, if they are producing a good car and wine, they export these goods in the India. Indian citizens will purchase this kind of good, so it's increase the revenue for the European Union. The second benefit of the European Union, they are making good machine. For example, when the European Union produce machine, produce car, produce other machinery things that then European country export to the India will purchase that machine because there is low tariff. The India have a purchasing power, so then India will purchase that kind of the machine. Then simultaneously, and there is a win-win situation. Also, the first one, European Union will export the money and capture the Indian economy, as well as they are making a revenue, and Indian peoples, they are using that machine and technology for making a more good produce and huge inventory. Here is a conclusion part. Both Indian economy as well as European economy, they are merged together and they are producing, and they are import and export free, zero tariff. They are making a, this is a good benefit for the both side. This is a win-win situation for both countries. They are making goods and sell in the European Union, and European Union has a huge amount of the opportunity. They are making a goods and machinery they import in the India, because Indian, they are the most of the people. There is a purchasing power, there is a most population, there is a most opportunity to grow as a European Union country. If you feel this video is good for you, then subscribe and hit the like button. So this is our video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.